Hey guys, and welcome to another episode of Federico Talks Watches. Now today I'm bringing a topic that seems to be really popular all over the internet and on other channels. And what I want to talk about today are beater watches. The concept of a beater watch, what you guys think is a beater watch, what I think is a beater watch, and beater watches in general. Now, what is a beater watch? People kind of define beater watches as a timepiece you put on when you're about to do an activity which is either physically strenuous or may damage your watch, right? And then the piece you usually pick, as your beater watch is something you don't really mind if it gets damaged or scratched. It's a robust, usual sports watch that you're not too worried about, worried about either hurting the watch or if the watch can handle the activity. So I think that's pretty much a universal consensus on what is a beater watch. And I've been reading a ton about this topic on Facebook groups, Time Zone, and it seems like a lot of collectors who may have a decently high-end collection, a couple Rolexes, maybe a Patek, maybe a Cartier or a Breitling, and then they have their beater watch, which is, a much less expensive watch that they don't mind banging up, like a Seiko SKX or a Squale or a G-Shock. And, I guess that kind of makes sense to me. It's not a surprising philosophy, so to speak, but I think I'm a little different, and I wonder if any of you guys share my view. Now, my view is, I don't really have a beater watch. I just try and wear the appropriate watch for the activity. So, obviously, let's forget about the dress watches or gold watches, but if I'm going to, I don't know, garden or work on my car or go to the gym, I don't really wear my beater watch. I just wear a sports watch. Something like my Rolex Pepsi Bezel GMT 16710, or maybe my Panerai Daylight chronograph. And the reason I wear these watches is because these are purpose-built watches. I mean, the Pepsi Bezel was built for pilots. It's made out of 904L steel. It's 100-meter water resistance. The Panerai was built for Italian military, for frogmen. So how the hell is me working on my car or going to the gym gonna hurt the watch? I mean, there's really nothing I could do that these watches won't be able to put up with. I mean, yeah, and people might say, but Federico, what about scratching your watch? You know what? I hated scratching my watches. When I first, in the beginning, when I started collecting and I first got my watches, I hated it. Every hairline, I would, check it with a loop and it would really bother me. But as time went on, and you guys might think I'm crazy, but I love scratches now. Because every scratch tells a story, right? So it adds personality to the watch. Every watch that is a little banged up, I banged it up. So I know where every scratch comes from. It's personality. It's like the history of the watch. Like I might say, oh, that hairline there was for when I went to, I don't know, Mykonos and I went diving on a coral reef. Or I don't know, that mark on the bezel right there could have been from when I went on safari or something. I mean, I love the personality that the scratches bring to the watch. And in fact, I notice a lot of people, they love the old patinaed, bezels, especially on the Rolex. People go crazy for the faded bezels and the tropical dials. And you know what? I love that look too. And you could buy that look, in a watch that already has that, but I feel it's not quite as genuine as putting through the watch, you putting through the watch through its paces itself, and getting that result of the patina bezel and dial through your own activity. So, I'm actually looking forward to the time in maybe 20 years when this Pepsi bezel GMT might start to fade, might start to crack, and will show its age, because it's really cool. I mean, the look to me is fantastic. And listen, if you want to wear a Squale or a Seiko, I'm not saying don't do it. It's just my philosophy is, if I want to wear an SKX, I want to wear an SKX because I like wearing it. Because it's a cool watch, because it means something to me. I don't want to wear an SKX because I don't want to scratch up my Panerai. For me, that seems kind of superfluous. I mean, these are purpose-built watches, as I said. And collectors are not the norm. I mean, we have 5 or 6 watches, and we get to rotate. I mean, I also have less expensive pieces, like my Swatch System 51. I love this thing, but I don't wear it as a beater. I wear it when I want to wear it. And, so yeah, I have enough watches to rotate, but a lot of people, if they buy that one good Rolex, it's their one good watch. They might not be crazy into collecting, so they'll wear it through thick and thin, whether they're going snowboarding down the Matterhorn, or go-karting, or just to the movies. So that watch will tell its story through its scratches and its patina, and I think that's really cool. I think that's genuine. I think that's how these watches were meant to be worn. So all I'm saying is, nothing wrong with less expensive watches, but don't be scared of wearing your expensive pieces as long as they're purpose-built. Would I wear a Calatrava, parasailing? No, it's a rose gold thin dress watch. But, would I wear my Speedy, I don't know, would I wear my Speedy on a real space mission if I got lucky enough to be an astronaut? Hell yeah, I would. I wouldn't say, I don't want to bang it up, let me put on something different. No, this watch was made for it. So, in conclusion, that's what I think. I mean, what do you guys think? Are you guys still paranoid about scratching up your watches? Or do you guys agree with me and you like wearing your stuff whenever you like wearing it? Let me know. Let me know in the comment below. And please like and subscribe if you like the content. I'm trying to keep it to about 4 or 5 videos a week. So let me know and subscribe if you don't want to miss it. Thanks so much.